We had 3 good practices, finished it up today, and good football teams coming in and winning 6 of the last 7. It seems like they've kind of shifted offenses just a little bit back to maybe a Bobby Petrino offense as opposed to Garrett McGee offense, and they're doing a little bit of both, I guess, depending on the quarterbacks in there. But good football team, and we'll have to play at our best.
What's their offense look like? How does it look different from early in the season?
Boland's a quarterback, and they're going to be more of a pro-oriented, still spread it out and open it up. But, just more of a pro offense, running more pro plays as opposed to spread out, shotgun. But we've practiced both, and I think we'll see both.
Mm-hmm.
So it just, depends on what we stop, what we don't, what we'll see.
Rob Harley said yesterday that the guys are, the last couple of weeks, getting a real understanding of the defense. Did it take longer than you expected, or?
I don't know. I mean, every week's different. That's the thing. You can have understanding, but he's talking probably more about the linebackers, and then there's the secondary issue, there's the front four issue, there's the O-line issue. It takes time. Period. I mean, are they there yet? Probably not. Will they be there this year or next year? Probably not. And it takes time. Then there'll be new guys coming through the door, and then there's a new offense and a new play, a new formation, and new keys. So every week is different. I mean, that's the thing about defense nowadays. When you go from playing, Duke, and then you go to playing Miami, and whatever it may be. I mean, all the offenses change, so really your reads and keys change too. So part of playing defense. That's why you got to be smart and play defense.
You talk a lot though about guys being comfortable in the base and sort of finding comfort in base defense. Do you think? I know that was sort of a concern a few weeks ago. Do you think they're better in terms of you guys relying on base when you really need something?
No, I think you're going to mix it up and get a little bit of both. I think anytime you're just playing base, then you have a chance to, people are going to scheme you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you've got to be able to play both and be a 65, 35, whatever it is, 70-30, base to pressure. But you have to have change up. Throw a fastball today.
It was a long time. A long time ago. But when you did face off against Petrino in the Big East, what do you remember about preparing for him, or what you could tell about his team, the way he had them prepared, game plan? That kind of
He does a great job on offense. I mean, he's very detailed, and faced him maybe 2 or 3 years at Louisville. Actually, the first time I faced him was out in Miami, Ohio. We beat him in the whole game. Maybe at Louisville. So, he's a great football coach. Period. I mean, that's why he's had success wherever he's been, whatever offense he touches. Pretty darn good. And I know when he left Louisville, I think Crackthorpe came in, and all of a sudden, you saw a huge drop off. Not that he's not a good coach, but I just got a lot of respect for what he does offensively.
You talk about him being sort of an offensive guy, but this team's really good on defense too. What's been the reason for their success?
Well, I think it always starts with good players. I mean, their front 3 guys there are disruptive, very athletic. We're going to have to block those guys up front. And, they hired a great coach. I mean, Todd Grant came from Georgia, I believe. And, paid pretty good down there to coach defense and done a great job. He's one of the top defense coordinators in the country, without a doubt.
Do you think that's something that as you get more experience as a head coach, you sort of let your team win however it wins and not worry so much about what it is you want to do?
I think that's football. I hope that if it's what you want to do, I mean, you got problems. It doesn't matter what you want to do, it's what you can do. And it doesn't matter how you win as far as X and O's go. You got to do what your kids can do. And it's smart on his part. I don't think it takes time to figure that out unless you got problems. I think. So, coaching 101.
You mentioned.
Well, I was going to say, comparing Galambos, probably are having their best years of their career. I mean, by the numbers at least, and what how much they're playing, what they're doing on the field. What have you seen out of those guys that have allowed them to, or what have they said to you? Galambos and Caprera, yeah. Or what have they even said to you about what works for them, or what's been working for them this year?
I don't know. I mean, that's something I think you can ask them. It's hard for a coach to answer. We're just trying to put them in position. Our job as coaches is to put kids in position to make plays. Whether it's a corner on a route, I watched a lot of tape. Sometimes you see guys wide open, like I just showed you that one play. There's some guys wide open, and if nobody's there, then that's our fault. If someone's there, if I got say cut off, He goes up, makes plays, just like Charlie made a play last week. It's not like he was, uncovered and we tricked him. But our kids are making plays and we're putting them in position. We talk about base. It's not just playing base defense. It's about doing the little things to get you lined up. Because everybody can play base, but there's some alignments where I'm talking. If you're this far aligned wrong, it could be a bad thing. Because they'll get the angle. So everything we do is about angles and being in the right position. And if you're misaligned, which we were a couple times early in the year, we actually were on one of the plays last week. We didn't know we were, but we were. And the quarterback took off and ran. But it was something he did different by the alignment of their tight end. Just, we should have tweaked it better. Didn't get to it fast enough because they did it a couple times. Try to adjust up front, but I didn't realize that our linebackers were lined up too. So it's those little things. But if we put them where they're supposed to be, we don't have to have Joe Green out there or Jack Lambert playing middle linebacker.
I know you guys, like coaches, are really television week to week, but how often do you think when you see younger guys out there making plays like you mentioned the defensive tackles last week or a guy like Chally, do you catch yourself thinking like, oh, that's a position where we might need help next year. It's nice, you sleep a little easier when you see a guy like Chally making a play like that?
Yeah, no doubt about it. You want to see those young guys make plays because it's your future too. You're not worried about just today. You're worried about tomorrow and the future. We see guys like that, and, guy gets some confidence, and it'll help us springboard into the next year.
What's been the biggest difference you've noticed between Big Ten teams and ACC teams?
I don't know. It's good football regardless. It's all the same. It just seems like maybe if I had to pick one thing as a defensive coach, it's more big, tall, athletic receivers, and athletic quarterbacks. I don't know if we had that many. Maybe I'm just got a short memory and forget we had this guy. But it just seems like quarterbacks. Maybe it's more spread offense. I think we had 75% spread up in the Big Ten too. So I think it's about the same. Different players, but taller receivers. I've never seen somebody. You walk out there at Syracuse and go, golly, where do these guys come from? 6'4". We've got a couple more 6'4", 6'5" guys coming.
Your guys are tall too. Your receivers. They're not 6'6", but
they're taller than you, Jerry.
Well,
Maybe look up.
Do you take that kind of the opponent and the style of play in the conference into consideration when you're looking at recruiting a position? Hey, maybe we need to find a 6'2" cornerback.
You like 6'2" quarterback regardless if you're playing against tall receivers or not. So you're looking for those anyway. But it's something to keep in mind for sure. You eyeball up what you're playing against, what you need to be successful in the conference. Both offensive and defensive.
Are there any guys in November on the scout team that you look at and say, man, this guy probably could play for us now, but obviously we're not going to put him out there now?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me, give some names.
There's some guys, both sides of the ball. Danucci, I'll just start with some of the offensive guys. You look at Danucci's really played well. He does a great job. He's tough. Our guys are hitting him all the time. You guys don't see that pre-practice, but he's getting hit over there. Dane Jackson's a guy that plays some scout team receiver, plays tailback, plays quarterback for us. That you always not notice over there. Going back over, giving not that many young guys on that side of the ball playing. I believe you got Trey Tipton, you guys have seen. But the other side of the ball, two defensive ends that really pop out at you, Dwayne Hendricks and Alan Edwards. Special guys for next year. They're going to help us out a bunch. Linebacker, you got Anthony McKee and Sling Brightwell that put on. Just talking to Coach Hayes the other day, our guys are getting stronger this time of year, which is amazing. A lot of places that go, just trying to maintain strength through the season, but really our entire team is getting stronger as the season goes on, putting on muscle mass. But Salim and Anthony McKee are getting bigger, and I really think when you watch them out there, we'll get some chances to look at them even closer in our defense instead of a scout opponent defense or offense during the whole practice period. I'm trying to think. Those guys really stand out, especially the front seven. It's a little easier to see those guys playing defense as opposed to DBs.
You think Dane? Do you still see him as a corner? Or do you think
I think he can do a little bit of everything. He plays both. He's still corner, yes. He played corner yesterday. But we always need some receivers to run that field. Offensively, like the guys wide open.
there's been sort of a rotation of those guys, those scout team guys on the travel rosters this year. Is your goal to sort of try and get everyone to a road game this season, or how do you sort of decide which?
Well, they have good weeks, and scout team players of the week, and all that plays into it. Trying to get some of those guys a chance to go on the road too. It's like so next year's not new to them. It's just, get your feet wet.
Yeah.
You should have seen me with Ted trying to get the travel roster from him. He didn't want to give it to me.
That did?
Yeah.
That's easy.
What else? Anything else?
Yeah, you said on the radio you expect Tyree to play. I mean, you don't want to be missing anybody. When it's that big guy in the center of the defense, it makes a pretty big difference.
It does. You know, if Tyreek's playing good. If Tyreek's not playing good or hurt, then it doesn't make a difference. I'd rather play the fresh guy, but we'll see the injury report today. I got have a meeting to find out, but I expect him to. We'll see how he felt today.
Scarpinato? No.
What a fitting end to our
How about
last
this?
Thursday.
Scarpinato, yes.
Next, anybody else?
All right. Thank you all.
All right, gentlemen.
Thanks, Pat.